Imagine this. In a town of less than 50,000 residents, in Columbus, Indiana, there is a street that's less than a mile in length. But the street has such a unique collection of art and architecture that one noted architect referred to it as the Avenue of the Architects. This will offer you a quick look at the artists and architects you can experience walking along this short street and why it was given such a nickname. In Millrace Park, Michael van Valkenburg, the celebrated landscape architect, created a beautiful and popular public space that hosts many Columbus events. You can also enjoy the architectural follies created by Stanley Seidowitz, an architect based in San Francisco. Now heading east and exiting the park, you'll be greeted by a popular local favorite, EOS, by Chicago sculptor Dessa Kirk. Just a block more, and you will be at Cummins Corporate Office Building by Kevin Roach, who is the first of 2 Pritzker Prize winners on this one street. The Pritzker Prize is the highest award an architect can be given. Landscape architect Jack Curtis created a public green space on the Cummins property that is enjoyed by both Cummins employees and the community. Step just inside the lobby of the Cummins Museum and you can see Exploded Engine by Rudolf de Herrick, a decorated graphic designer known for his innovative book jacket and album cover designs. Across the street is the second Kevin Roach design, the Columbus Post Office. His design creates an interesting, sympathetic visual connection between it and the Cummins building. A handsome parking garage also sits at the intersection, the work of Keter Kim of Boston. Mid-20th century architecture icon Eero Saarinen, whose works include the St. Louis Arch and the Tulip Chair, designed Irwin Union Bank, now housing the Irwin Conference Center. And this is the first of 2 National Historic Landmarks on this one short street. Landscape architecture design legend Dan Kiley had a hand in many projects in Columbus, including this beautiful little green space at the Saarinen Bank. And connected to the Saarinen Conference Center is yet another Kevin Roach design. Now heading just 1 block east, note the humble but striking sign for the Columbus Visitor Center, a Paul Rand original featuring his whimsical dancing seas. Rand designed some of the most recognizable logos of all time. Decades later, Cummins still uses the logo mark he created. Then step just inside the Visitor Center to see Dale Chihuly's Yellow Chandelier and Persians, a rare Chihuly installation that is illuminated from within. Cleo Rogers Memorial Library, right next door, was designed by a young I.M. Pei. Pei is the second architect on 5th Street who was awarded architecture's highest prize, the Pritzker, for works like the pyramid entrance to the Louvre Museum in Paris and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. For the Plaza, I.M. Pei proposed a work by artist Henry Moore, considered England's greatest sculptor, to act as a kind of conductor of the orchestra for the 3 unique building styles that surround it. And then, across the street, is the first modern building in Columbus, First Christian Church by Elio Saarinen. This is the second National Historic Landmark on the Avenue of the Architects. Heading a block east, you will pass by the historic Irwin Sweeney Miller family home, now a bed and breakfast featuring the popular gardens. Then you come across the work of Gunnar Burkerts, the architect tagged to design the first modernist downtown school, Lincoln Elementary. Burkerts was a protege of Eero Saarinen and worked on the Irwin Bank, and is the one who coined the phrase, the Avenue of the Architects. Like Roach, Burkerts has 2 buildings in Columbus near the other. He also created St. Peter's Church right across the street. And just a few steps away from the church is the newest addition on 5th Street, Central Middle School, designed by Ralph Johnson of the Chicago-based firm Perkins & Will. And then, looking east, the street terminates at the Cummins engine plant, with an addition by Harry Weiss. According to the New York Times, Weiss produced some of the most powerful public spaces of our time. And this is but one of Weiss's 9 buildings in Columbus. So there you have it. In a short street, in a small Indiana city, you have an unexpected gathering of art and architecture. Maybe more amazing, that's only the beginning of the art and architecture legacy of Columbus, Indiana. Stop by the Visitor Center or the Visitor Center website to learn more and find out about the tours of this mecca of modern architecture.